Hi, we are live now. Good evening from Pennsylvania. Welcome all of you for another episode of live session. So today we are going to discuss about our online business. So that we are doing for like so many years, months, and we're very passionate about. So we are very proudly introducing this online business in front of you. If you're looking for an extra stream of income or passive stream of income, or to build a business from scratch with no previous experience, this could be something for you. Okay, so we have I have my lovely business partners from all around the globe, people from Canada, US, UK, and Ireland. It's a global business chat today, right? So, welcome, guys, for today's episode. Today we are going to discuss about, like, we are talking about, we are seeing online business opportunities, so any business opportunities everywhere, right? So we are living in an opportunity overload era, right? And we are all confused what to choose and what not to choose, and what's a scam and what's not a scam, right? So that is how we are all going through this kind of confusion in the very beginning, right? And how did we overcome that, and why did we think that this is a genuine opportunity and this is a perfect for me? And that's our thing of discussion today. So when I started this business like 5 years back, and now I'm completely retired from my RN job when I was doing for last 22 years, when I came across this opportunity the first time, I saw the potential. Like, of course, I had so much doubt about like whether I can do it or not, right? Because I have no previous experience, no business background, and nothing to know about business. I didn't have any business clue, right? And but I still doubted it. I saw the platform and I saw the potential of it, and I started working on it, right? On a consistent basis, and that's how I am here today. So let's hear from other business partners as well. Okay, how did they find this business opportunity is a real one? And why did they think that this is something that suits their daily lifestyle? Why do they recommend this platform to anybody? Anybody, starting from Dr. Lena.
Thank you, Sherin, for that nice introduction. And hello, good evening, good afternoon, or good morning to people who are watching us live, or from any other part of the world, or maybe watching the recording later. So, my name is Leena. I am a public health consultant, a medical doctor who specialized in communicable infectious disease control. I'm settled in the UK with my family for last 25 years. And Sherin asked, the question, why this business? Is this a real business opportunity? Goes back to why I started the business. So I've had a very fulfilling, satisfying professional career as a public health doctor. And especially people will relate to one of the biggest global emergencies, the pandemic, not very long ago. And that was a time when our specialty was really working along with many other health professionals to try and prevent the spread of the virus. Whilst that was one of the most, I would say, fascinating times, challenging times for our specialty, it also um, pushed me to the extent of burnout. I became really stressed in my job because of the constant demands of the work. There was no start or stop time to our work, and my son was growing up. Kids grow up very fast, and I felt like I was not a present mom for him because of the work pressures. And he's now in the university, and I wanted to really find something that was legitimate, that was reputable, and I could trust this, because it has to be worth, for us professionals like us to invest our time, effort into doing something. But I was not prepared to continue the same lifestyle, the same workload, hours that I was doing for many many years, because as a health professional, we all advise our patients and other people to focus on balance and health and well-being, and I felt like that I was myself not able to do that. So I wanted a change, and I wanted something that was flexible, that was fitting around my busy lifestyle as well. but I wanted something that was a real business, that was something that somebody like me with no business background could quickly learn. And it was it had to be trustworthy. That was one of the biggest like criteria for me. It had to have a growth potential, because obviously to be able to if we were to plan to cut down our working hours, then it had to be worthwhile in terms of the gains, both from a financial freedom point of view as well as from time freedom, which was one of my biggest kind of reasons. And you know this business I found through another doctor who was similarly looking for something, because they were also wanting more time with their family. And I thought, if somebody like that, who's also a doctor, which was very relatable to me, can do this business successfully, and can learn something new at this point in time, or at that stage of their life, then so can I. So I trusted somebody who was doing it successfully, because they had proven, they had results to show, and I was willing to learn. The business provides um, all opportunities for us to grow and develop, not just as a person but also as a leader, so that you can help others as well who are looking for something similar. So I would say, Sherin, that's kind of like the reason why I came into the business. And just to summarize, the 3 points for me, why I came into the business, why I thought it was a real business, was because, it was something which was legally registered. That is, as I said, legitimate. It had to be legitimate and trustworthy. It was something that busy professionals and even busy parents can do it alongside their work or family responsibilities. It shouldn't be something that adds to our stress, on top of like what we're trying to maybe escape. And I think the third thing was that there is full training provided. There's mentorship, there's coaching, step by step video based training, and all of these features really attracted me to the business, because I've seen so many scams online, and we're very scared, to trust, whether this is real. But when I found this option, I did my research. I took some time to just understand the business model. And then once I looked at, there are people like us who are coming here live on, Facebook and social media, showing our faces. And I think the beauty of the business is that real ordinary people like us, who don't have a business background, can come and do it successfully. So I think those were my kind of like, what I found in the business, what attracted me to it. So I would have no hesitancy in telling people who are watching, who are already looking for something online, to come and check it out. And you have nothing to lose, and what you will find in this platform can be a life changing opportunity for you. So thank you, Sherin, for the opportunity to come and share some of our thoughts. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lena. So, when you hear about Dr. Lena's testimonial or about her reasons to choose this platform, think that this platform is a perfect fit for a busy professional like Dr. Lena, who is well paid professional on the very top of her career ladder. And if Dr. Lena choose that this is the right platform for her to spend her spare time to create an extra stream of income, I would say, like, it's because a professional like Dr. Lena, who is already very, very busy and well paid, when she wants to spend some time on a platform, it should worth Dr. Lena's, a doctor's time or a doctor's hour, right? And that's exactly what our platform provides. And also, Dr. Lena doesn't have so much spare time. That is one of the main concern a lot of people are having. Like, I am already very busy. I have small kids. I'm already working Monday through Friday or full time or double time. Am I able to do that? What do you want to say to those kind of people, Dr. Lena?
So what I would say, Sherin, is that we can always like say that we all have 24 hours in the day, don't we? There is like nothing like somebody has 48 hours or 36 hours. If our reason, our driving force, our motivation is strong enough, if we see the potential, we are convinced about it, and we truly want to change our life, our family's life, build a legacy, then I would say we will make it possible. Where there is a will, there is a way. And so how do you practically manage that? You have to be more organized. You can plan your day, or week in advance. There are lots of productivity tools available nowadays for people who are juggling multiple responsibilities. So that's no longer an excuse. We have access to social media platforms, things that can make it easier for us. So finding pockets of time, you don't have to spend hours and hours on this business. You can do it during the day. You can say, I will devote 15-20 minutes before I start work in the morning. Maybe I'll just get up half an hour early. If I have a lunch break or something, then I can just, most of the business can be done on the go. It's portable, it's flexible, location free, so you can do it, most of the tasks on your smartphone. Everything's here in this phone, so you can mostly do 90% of the business through the phone. And then sometimes later on in the day, you can find after work or something. So I would say that you have to be organized, you have to plan tasks in advance. And I think that's the most like important thing is to be on top of things, and learn from others, because you don't have to reinvent the wheel. What the beauty of this platform is, the global community that we have. And so if we get stuck with something, we have 24/7 support from all our global partners. So rather than us trying to find a solution for something, we have people who we can go and just say, hello, I'm stuck with this, can you help me? And you know we can solve that problem quicker. So I think it's about organizing yourself better. It's about planning things in advance, and it's being resourceful, taking advantage of the experience of the resources that we have in the community. And just people here are all a friendly bunch, happy to help everybody, especially when you're new. So I think yeah, that's what I would say. It's just being a little bit more efficient with how you manage your time.
Yeah, that's the main important point, right? So especially when you are very busy and you don't have any previous experience, you need something like done for you system, like proven system, which is already in use, tested. Because you don't have so much time to go through the like trial and error and wasting so much resources, wasting so much money, and wasting so much time. That's not what you want. You want something like proven. Okay, I can plug and play. I have 1 hour per day, pockets of time, and that's exactly how I can run this business globally, successfully, and can build a legacy for your family. Thank you so much for your time, Dr. Lena. My next question is to Thomas Eaton. So Thomas Eaton is a very established realtor. So he came in US like years and years back, and he's in our father figure. So Thomas Eaton has gone through. I'm sure, like Thomas Eaton has gone, did a lot of businesses before, right? There were so many failures. There were so many successes, and he's a well-known person in the US. So, Thomas, when you saw this opportunity, especially at your age, when you saw this opportunity about this business opportunity, why do you think that it's not a scam? And how are you finding it?
Thank you, Sherin. Uh, I'm Thomas Paul. I'm a realtor and a broker of Realty Diamond Group. I have a team of 11 agents working with me. I started my job in USA as in University of Pennsylvania. Then I moved to a store, started a store and variety store, and I have some experience, but it was a failure. Then I changed to real estate. I was doing real estate for almost more than 35 plus years. Uh, that was a major uh, change in my life. I was doing great on real estate. Then, starting in COVID time, the real estate when goes down. So I was looking for another business. At that time, I came to know about our digital business. I came to know that this is a very good business because we had a very good platform, and there is a coach and a mentor. And Sherin is my coach. She is helping me a lot. Above all my friends in this business are helping me. There is no other business that will get some this kind of help. I did several business come in USA. All traditional business, we have to find out our own way, how to succeed, how to make business. And I have to be in the store from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day except Sunday. It was open 6 days a week. But this business, I can find it. I don't have to be present anywhere or any particular time. That's the best opportunity for this digital business. You can do this business from anywhere in the country if you have an internet and a cell phone with you. There is no other business you can do like that if you are doing a traditional business. And also, there is no competition for this business. Every other traditional business there is competition, especially in real estate. There are a lot of competition wherever you do real estate. So I can find out, and I proved it, there's no competition in our digital business. That's the best thing. And yesterday I heard from one of our lovely friend from Australia. She couldn't go to India for the last 8 years. Now, in 2025, she went with her husband and son twice with this digital business, the income from this digital business. So, an opportunity we are showing to you. This is the best platform with a coach and a mentor. So I greatly appreciate the opportunity I got from this business. Especially, I'm thankful to Sherin and all my lovely partners. Thank you. Back to Sherin.
Thank you so much, Sheta. So when you hear about this, you have to understand, Thomas Seattle, he found a lot of businesses. He did a lot of businesses, and he understood the practicality of this particular business model, like the portability, the flexibility. And again, Thomas Seattle already mentioned, like when you have a traditional business, like when we all hear about business, we all think that, okay, grocery shop, restaurant, cafe, that's all a business as such, right? In our business, sometimes it's very difficult for us to understand, oh, this is an online business. Online business doesn't have a store. That doesn't mean that it's not an actual business. And many times people underestimate the potential of an online business, right? One thing that we have to understand is, compared to any other traditional businesses, you don't have to open your store at 8 o'clock in the morning and stay there until 9 p.m. away from your family. Okay, that doesn't mean that online business owners are actually sleeping all day through and the income is coming automatically. No. But the thing is that you can stay home and make that money. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to travel. You don't have to manage any employees. You don't have to do any inventory. None of those headaches. Okay. Here we can do in your spare time, whenever you are when you have spare time, what we all do in the phone, scrolling. How much time we are wasting every single day, right? When you count on your screen time, you know that as Dr. Lena already mentioned, we all have 24 hours. How are we spending the 24 hours today? That will determine how will be your future, right? And but what are we doing? Scrolling all through the day, right? And we are still complaining we don't have time to do something productive, right? So that is the time that you need for this business, basically, right? So, and also compared to any traditional business, Thomas Hayden already knows that if you want to open a store, how much investment you need, right? And there is no help, there is no support, such a competition. You have to understand, okay, how to advertise it, how to make it to, how to, bring this to the clients, and how do people know, there's so many things that you have to figure it out by yourself by holding a traditional business. But many of the time, when you hold a traditional business, you will be an employee of your own business, basically. You won't leverage any time. You may make money. Sometimes after 5-6 years, you might, break even. Break even means, like, say, for example, if you have spent 500,000 for a traditional business. You may make that enough money maybe by 5 years or so. Am I right saying that, Thomas Theatre?
Yes, you are correct.
Yeah. But I am in this business for 5 years. I'm already retired from my nursing job. How much I have spent, I already made multiple times of that. So it's not a get to rich quick scheme. That doesn't mean that. But that's the potential of the business because the cost is so less and the potential, we already have a proven system and it's flexible and portable. You can do it in your own time. It's convenient for you to operate in within your means, around your family, not against your family. That's what you have to understand. So, thank you so much for sharing your experience, Thomas Yeta. My next question is for Akila. Akila, can you please introduce yourself and also do please let our audience know why you think this is not a scam, why you think this is the perfect platform for you?
Hi everyone, thank you Sherin, thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share my experience to everyone. Hi everyone, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is, I don't know, but I just want to introduce myself. My name is Akila, I am from Canada. I think you all know me that. I am a medical receptionist by part time. The reason for joining or starting this business is before I didn't even think of about starting a digital business because a lot of my friends was telling me about the digital business because they are already doing that. They are telling the digital business is actually really good. We can make money by sitting at home, but even though I don't know what to do, where to start, and how to do, and who will guide me, I don't know, so I didn't think about that more. So after doing my graduation and everything, I was searching for job. So you all know that when you fresh graduate, when you ask for an interview, when you go for an interview, what they will first say, you don't have enough experience, right? So you have to go and volunteer somewhere. So I listen and I go to volunteer, and it doesn't make sense for me because I am thinking, because we cannot trust anybody. They are promising today and they will not give the job in the hospital also. First they will take, I will tell you the real story. Whenever the vacancy come, when I go and ask them, they will suddenly they will tell we cannot promise anything because it is localized. Because before the vacancies and everything come, they will to a lot of promises they are giving. You will be hired here when you do the volunteer work. We know you always, right? Once the vacancy is coming, all the picture will change. They will be good actors. They were acting. One lady who is working, she is also from Kerala. I don't know if she is hearing this. She is a very nice lady. She advised me, go and look any other clinics. Don't trust the here anymore because I know I am working here for 18 years. They are the best actors I have ever seen. Don't trust them. They are a drama artist. They are acting. Oh no, I'm really sorry. They will never do what you look. You just do one thing. Go and search for other clinics or anywhere. Don't waste your time like this. So I said, okay, I'm okay with that. Even though in between I was searching for something, I couldn't find anything. I am so depressed, everything. One day I saw a social media ad telling that even if you have a job also, you are a busy person also, even you are not a job person also, family person, you can make money by sitting your couch. So I was so attracted in this ad. So just for an inquiry, I asked my coach is Sherin. Now she is my coach. I asked, is it possible to make money like this? She told me one thing, if you are willing and if you are ready to make that, you definitely you can make this system. If it works for me and all other people in the community, it will work for you, because system doesn't have cannot play drama like people, right? I believe so. When she told like that, I believe system cannot make a drama like human beings, because system is system, right? It is an automatic system. It analyzes people like how we work and how our continuously we have to plug in the system. That's the main thing. And the legitimacy, what I am telling is, when I entered into the platform, there is a fees, one time fees, $149. She told me to pay that. Then I was little bit scared, because in this world we cannot trust anyone, right? So I was a little bit scared. She told me You have a 30-day return policy, like refundable. If you don't want to do this business, you can see the pre-coaching video within 30 days. Or most people don't want to have 30 days. Within 1 or 2 days you can decide, right? So you can see the pre-coaching video, you can decide this business is for you, then you can go forward. Otherwise you will get your 100 percentage money back. So that's why I trust it, and I just go my step forward, and now I am in this business. So inside also I can see lot of testimonials. Lot of peoples like us are working, and they are getting lot of success in this area. So I really understand this business. If it works for them, it will definitely work for me. The only thing we have to be is patience. If I coming to the business today, I am coming and tomorrow I am telling Sherin, from tomorrow I need flexibility and time, everything I need. It's not possible. You have to wait for a couple of months. You have to work from your side. The willingness, patience, and trust is the most important thing is in this business. So this is really 100% legitimate business. So I trust, because lot of frauds happened to me before. One lady asked me and telling me, without any money you can do this business. That there people never show their face in the Facebook or anything. But we are coming to Facebook and telling you, and you can see a lot of licensed peoples are working with us. One Dr. Lena is there, and every people is nurses. Sherin was also a nurse, registered nurse. Jency Cheji, Thomas Seton is also a licensed person. Whoever in this community, they are really reputed and licensed people. So if we can do that, it means this is really 100% legitimate business. That's all I want to tell. Over to you, Sherin.
So yeah, thank you so much, Akila. What you said was the current day scenario, like current situation at the moment. Like there are so many politics and everything going on. For you to get a position into this job market is really really difficult. So once you are into the job market, to sustain there is another game, right? And then I have so many people in my team itself is saying that okay, one day they open the computer and they are not fired, like they lost the job, right? And layoff, so many layoffs, right? So that's the thing. So in today's world, to secure a space or to create something for yourself is very very important, no matter what job you are doing. So you may be doing a night shift or day shift, nurse practitioner, doctor, realtor, care assistant, whatever you are doing right now. You are an employee, still somebody else's employee. Somebody else can decide what do you have to work tomorrow or not. Someone else can, you may have some health condition right now. So you need to create a side stream of income. And that should be something, as Akhila said, I wouldn't 100% agree that, all the professionals are doing doesn't mean that it's not a scam. What you have to do is, you have to think is that, can you register your business with the current government? Will you get the tax papers? Okay. Will you get the paychecks? And can those checks can go directly into the bank account? That all shows it's a legit business. If you're paying taxes and registering your business to the government, and you are declaring your income to the government like any other businesses, why do you think that is a scam? It's not a scam, right? So that is what we are doing. So it's a legitimate business opportunity with high potential. And to create the side stream of income in today's world is not a luxury anymore. It's a necessity, right? Thank you so much, Akhila. And now my question is to Jayanthi Chechi. She's my lovely senior from Trivandrum Medical College, where we studied nursing together. And thank you so much for coming today's live, Chechi. With huge respect, can you please introduce yourself and tell me why do you think this is a legit platform? It worth your time.
Yeah, thank you, Sherin. Thank you. Hi to everyone, whoever is listening and is going to listen on the recording from whichever part of the world. To introduce myself, my name is Jency Matthew. I'm currently working as a nurse practitioner in US. I've been a nurse for 23 years, just over 23 years. I worked bedside when I came to US. I've been in US for 19 years now with family. When I came, started in the bedside nursing, I was a critical care RN, worked in the intensive care unit. most of my life. So when I came initially, it's all a struggle phase. Like as an immigrant, when you come to a country where you are starting from zero, right? So it's a struggle phase. And coming here, all I'm thinking is, okay, we just have to build up as soon as possible so we can have a better life. So picked up two jobs, two full-time job as a nurse, worked 6 days a week, 12-hour shifts. I had my mother-in-law living with me, so I didn't have to send my kid to the daycare, but I was still missing him. I left him at home when he needed me. And then I continued to work like that, and the working like that become a normal life. Just continue and continue and continue because life keeps going on. I had two other kids, then the family grew, then the responsibilities grew. So yeah, expenses grew up, and we continued to just work like that. I missed the milestones of my kids, and I was there for them, but the precious moments that I could have enjoyed with them, I never did. And then it just continued. And when 2020 came, COVID came, then working in ICU, I was just exposed to COVID patients all the time. Didn't want to expose myself a lot, so did only the required 3 days, so no overtime. That was the 2 year that I think, out of my 19 year of my nursing career in US, I didn't pick up any overtime. But we were living paycheck to paycheck. We still have that big family. We still have all those expenses that never went away. So we lived like that. And that was my wake up call. And in the middle of all this, there was a lot of opportunities where, when my friends went to higher studies, they all called me, and then I was still not ready. And then all of a sudden I decided, okay, let me just do my master's. Maybe that will change my situation. So I went for a master's. I became a nurse practitioner. I've been a nurse practitioner for 5 years now, and I currently work in urgent care, which is also a busy place. So I'm glad that I did my education, but it didn't change my life. It just made it more busier. I still continue to work overtime. I still see a lot of patients. I still have more liabilities, and it never changed anything. And by the meantime, kids grew up. One of my son is in college, who's graduating. I have another one who's getting ready. So the expenses just gradually went higher, regardless of what income I am making. All I could think of is just adding more overtime and just thinking of how I can pick up another shift. And it was not helping me. It was not helping physically. As Dr. Lena said, well-balanced health in life is very important. And I was just losing myself, my health in it. Not able, just as I am into my midlife, I am losing that, and I couldn't get it back. So I decided, okay, I have to do something. Well, I have been watching Sherin for, as Sherin said, she's my friend, and we went to college together. I've been watching from the fence for a long time, 5 years. Never approached her, and by the meantime, I did try some network marketing on the side, which I never made any money out of that. Zero money, because you have to sell certain amount. I have to like at least $150, $200 to get a $50 check. Okay. So it was, and I have to chase family though. So they are very good supplements, and it was like health supplements. They were very good supplements, high grade supplements, but people were not willing to buy that expensive supplements when you can buy that supplement for $10 in the local pharmacy. So I was not able to sell any products. Nobody wanted to talk to me about it. So I didn't make any money out of that. So it's there, right? So then all of a sudden, one day I saw Sherin posting that she retired at 44. And I was like, dang, wow, she retired. I have to talk to her. So I didn't even think about anything. Right away, I just called and said, hey, what are you doing? Tell me what you're doing. I want to do it. And she gave me all this rundown, like, okay, you have to watch these pre-coaching videos. I'm like, I don't need to watch. I trust you. Just tell me what I have to do. That was my trust, because she's a person who's not going to scam. Okay. Like, I know her in person. So that was my trust. So I started this business right away. Now, is it legitimate? Of course it is legitimate. I've been doing it for about 4 or 5 months only. I'm a newbie, but I still did receive a 1099, which tells me that it is a taxable legitimate business. You will not get a 1099 if it is not. Okay, and my biggest happy part is that I don't have to sell, I don't have to chase family, I don't have to tell anybody that, okay, come on, buy this product from me. No, I'm not selling anything. So that was another thing. Time flexibility, yes, I'm a busy person, I still continue to work as a provider, and I still see patients, but I am still able to manage working on this business on my pocket times. Sherin knows I usually attend the drop-in sessions or do my trainings during my break times at work. When I come home or when I drop kids to their soccer practices, I stay there and then I spend time on it. So it is all in the pocket time, and of course it needs consistency. You have to be patient and it will work for you. And the potential is that, as everyone said, you will see real people who actually went through the same phase as you are going, as we all are going. We all want to have that time flexibility, that income stability, and you see the same type of people in this business, in this platform, who are actually rising and shining as they can, just because of consistency, just because of belief, and just because of the support that we have. The network marketing that I did, we had no support, no training, let me tell you that. And in this one, you have that training for lifelong, you have that support for lifelong. You can just reach anybody, and you will get an answer for that. Even when Sherin had a family emergency, I needed to talk to her and I couldn't, and I just randomly reached random person, I don't even know that person, right? I just texted her, hey, can you help me? And she was so willing to help me right away. I got the answer. So that type of support you're not going to get anywhere else. So it is a legitimate business, very, very supportive business. Yes, it is worth your time flexibility. You can reach, you can make your dreams happen, and you just need to believe it.
Thank you so much, Ruchi. Beautiful, beautiful story. So let me ask you one thing, guys. So when you are listening to us, like you may be thinking that, okay, I like to cook, so my passion is to open a cafe, right? So it could be your passion, but it may not work. Why? Because it's not practical for you with your family. As Jansachi said, like she's already a very busy professional with like a mom of three kids, and still taking them all over, and she's still working and full time, and she's doing this business with pockets of time on her break time. Which other business have this kind of flexibility, right? And that's what you have to think. So what is practical for you? What is working? Some people will say that, oh, I'm not a social media person, coming on social media is not for me. Why it's not for you? It may not be for you before, but you can, this is a learned skill that you can do. That doesn't mean that you have to come live every day that we are doing. This is not an advertisement. This is not the way it operates. We are very passionate, that is why we are coming on live and talking to you guys, but it's not a necessity. Okay, there are many people who is actually minimally active in social media, but at least you should be willing to be minimally active as a learned skill, right? And when you think about, I'm fashion designing is my hobby, I'm going to do that. You have to think, okay, why you are spending time, at what age of your of your spectrum, and now where you are going with that, and can you change your life with that? Can you pay your mortgage off with that? Or can you at least pay like 1 month mortgage or half a mortgage with that? That's what, like Genesis has already mentioned. Many people, when they look into, some people will say that, oh, this has a investment. Okay, oh, this has investment. I already don't have any money, right? Now you are asking me that I have to invest. Of course, you have to invest. There is no business that you can start without investing. But where to invest? Is it a proven system that you are investing? What's the potential and what's the practicality? That is what we have to think. As Genesis already mentioned, like she said, like she was involved in another low ticket item sale, right? Products are really good. Company may be really good. But how practical it is for you to approach your friends and family to sell a packet of your product, and then how much packets you can sell. Are you a salesperson? No, you're not. You are a professional. They're already a busy professional. If you sell one packet of that, how much money you're going to make? That's a question that you have to ask yourself. Okay, when you have investment, okay, the investment you can multiply as return. Okay, If we have money, we don't have to be in any businesses, right? If you already have like 10,000, $15,000 in your pocket, you don't have to have a business. You don't have that. That is why you need money, right? That's why you need a business. Exactly. That is the importance of investing in the right platform, which can change your life, which can change your future, right? Thank you so much for sharing your experience, Chechi. And my last question is to Seema, Seema from Ireland. So, Seema, can you please introduce yourself and also do let our people know why you think this is not a scam, why you think this is a platform for anyone.
Hi Sherin, thank you so much to give me this opportunity and namaste everyone. As Sherin mentioned, my name is Seema and I'm from Ireland. I am also a wife and a mother of two boys, and I work as a healthcare assistant last 15 years, and I'm doing this business last 3 years. So as I hear everyone here is really amazing, and the Shirin question, I want to tell you first and only one thing. Like, today the people are in the panel. You can see Akhila, she's a medical receptionist. We have one doctor there. We have a Shirin, already job quitter. We have a Thomas sir here who have a lots of experience from the life and the business, and he's doing in this business. We have a Jancy. I really impressed when Jancy said she did higher education, everything, but she still came on the same point. So these people all are very simple professionals, no experience, still they're doing the business. That's called real business. So I want to tell you my why, because I always tell life is very unpredictable, and my husband have a traditional business. My husband is a chef, and I came in this business 2022 when I have everything is finished. So my husband run his takeaway. We were in India that time, in the beginning of the time of 2022, and we got a phone call from here. We are coming back from India from holidays. Is only left I think 1 week. We hear there is a fire incident happen in my husband place. So I thought everything will be okay, but when we reach here in the rush, everything was finished. And unfortunately, the place we are renting there, it was not even insurance. So we are like, we lost everything. Imagine when you are living more than 20 years. My husband that time, he's living more than 20 years here. So he's all saving, he put in his dream work because he loved cooking. He is a chef. So imagine when your whole life saving you put on something, and the result come like that. My husband was very upset, and he have another colleague with him as well who's working for him, and they came from very poor family as well, because they have to fulfill their family as well. So my husband is not running his family, he's also running like other couple of families as well. So this incident break us, like, it very difficult for us emotionally and the financially. I saw my husband crying that time. I never see him like that. I saw him, and man, like, they hardly cry, but when they cry it means something like, big thing. So that time we have a responsibility, not even our family, even in India, my in-laws, my parents, they are elderly. Even we have some here workers whose family as well depend on us. That thing like make us like, 1 2 month like upset. So I was working. What I did for earning, I did overtime, I did night shift. That's what I can do only. But that not goes very well. I have a health problems. I get tired. I get very irritated very quickly at home. Even kids ask very simple thing. I just shout on them, like, because I was tired. I was sleepless nights. So I said, this is not the right way. And then definitely the people you are watching us our ad, I saw a ad, a lady from USA. I don't know her. I don't know about her background, nothing. But I saw her ad and I relate to her. I believe one thing, we have always opportunities always around us. God always show us, because when you prayer, he always listen. Because I never see God is a he or she, but there is a God somewhere when we pray. So I always believe God is always showing the way, but you have to walk on that path. So I said, this is the one, I'm praying for that, and I should take it, the opportunity. And I took the opportunity. I connect with the person and I ask her everything. She explained me everything. She talked to me on the WhatsApp call. She do the video call as well. When I see the people, she connect with me on the Facebook group. When Dr. Leena said, like, when you want to learn, I was hungry for the learning, because I want to change. I just want to do, because I don't have any choice, because I can't see my family like that. I can't see my husband like that, like, break down every single day. And so I just said, I want to do that. I took the step and pay USD 149. I don't have any savings. What savings I use, as Sherin said, there is an investment. Any business, people ask me everyday question like, is there any investment? There is no business without investment. So you have to understand that fact. So I pay USD 149 and I use my children's saving money. Being an immigrant, we always keep some money for your children education, always. So I use that money and I start the business. First thing, I have always worrying, I'm not a technical person. How I'm going to do that? So we all, you can hear our stories, we all came from the same background, professional background, no technical skill, no business background. But here is the people, there is a mentor who will hold your hand from the first day and show you the path, how you have to walk on that. If you do some mistake, the person will tell you, don't do this, because the mentor is already walk on that journey, and they will save your time automatically. We have weekly Zooms comes, and as Jancy said, when someone is not there, there is a global team is there. There is always someone who can help you. And I want to tell you one more thing. I work here in a government job that's called HSE. So they offer me many times for the studying, like a nursing study. So you know what? Jancy said perfectly right. Doesn't matter how much you study, because they said, we will pay you, your college fee will be free, we will give you your salary, but go for nursing. I think still I'm going to work, still I have to go to college 9 to 5, I have to leave my kids behind, then I have to start working again night, like all long shift. I'm still working for someone. Then I try the phlebotomist as well, and I try that course and I finished it and I did the practical. And still I think, again, I'm still doing for work someone. There is no flexibility. When my family needs, when my kids need, I'm there. No, I'm not there. Another, the strongest point, my another business partner, they already explained about the flexibility, about the mentorship, about the legitimacy. But one more thing, when you being an immigrant, you have your parents, your in-laws and your kids, two roots from the different countries. What you do on that time? My father last year, he detected the cancer. So that time when my parents need me, I was there. I'm not worrying. I went there without pay, because my business is paying me. Because everybody think like, why we need to pay that. So I want to tell you here, any business need an investment, but what you are coming, what the business are coming giving you back income is like a limit, is like a sky. So I was able to be in India with my dad when he was surviving with the cancer. I was there to give him emotional support or any other help. So that is the beauty about that, this about the business. Like Thomas sir is here, how have he have experience? Can you imagine the person, he live whole life in USA, he did many business, and then he end up in this right platform. So he is the one of the strongest example here, sir. And definitely Sherin said he's a father figure for us. So that's great respect, and great respect he start learning from this age even. So hats off to you, sir. And that's from me, Sherin. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Seema. Like how wonderfully explained, right? So that is what when we invest our time, many people ask us, like, in this business, is there any risk? What if I don't make any money? Now you heard about what Seema was saying about what was the risk involved in that traditional business. His entire saving, his entire dream, all these years of experience, all these years of hard work is gone within few seconds. That was the risk. That's the risk of business. And in this business, you are spending money. Yes, of course, this is much less compared to any traditional businesses, but the potential is huge. And let me ask you one thing. If you're asking that question, I have a question to ask back to you. If you did not do this business, where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years? Will you be happy? Is that the life that you still want to live? If so, this platform is not for you. Take other risks, take other path. Do that over time. Work until you die. But we don't want to see you like that. That is why we are saying here there is an opportunity that you can do flexible, portable, in your own time, with minimal investment, with full support, with global community. You can make it happen. Don't be afraid that what if I'm not successful? If you think like that, you cannot be successful. I can guarantee you. Change your perspective, change your thinking. You are in this platform, or you are in any part of your field, in any part of the, in anywhere in your life. Don't go with that attitude. What if I fail? Failure is not the end of the world. It's not going to kill you. But if you don't try, you will die with so much, with so much bad feeling in your mind that you never tried. That's the biggest failure. That's the biggest failure. If you never try, if you're never willing to fail and learn from it, that is the biggest failure that you can ever face. Okay? And this business, the money that you're going to spend, you can make that. If you already have a job, you can make it easily. I wouldn't say it's easily, but it's not going to kill you. It's not going to make you bankrupt. If you sacrifice 1 year holiday, that's enough. But you can multiply this money if you put your mind and heart into it. And it's not a big deal. Okay, you have to learn some new skills and you have to believe in the system. You will develop yourself as a person, as a leader, as a communicator, as a good person. I'm not sure if you heard yesterday's Jan Stitch's story. She said that she started loving herself by being in this business. And that is the beauty of this business. This business will show you who you really are. What's your potential? When you face the difficulties, it's not a get rich quick scheme. There are so many things that you have to learn. So many moments you will feel, oh my God, am I going to fail? There will be so many moments you'll be thinking, oh my God, how am I going to make it? But the thing is that there are many people with you who uplift you, thinking that, hey, Jensi, are you okay? Hey, Seema, are you okay? There are so many people who are going to uplift you, and you are going to come up with them. And you are going to find a new version of yourself. And you're going to change your family's future, your destiny, your, everything, your perspective about life, and you will change your life with it. Okay? So that is all we have to say. Thank you so much for your wonderful experiences, guys. And I'll see you again on another time. Thank you. God bless you. Have a wonderful evening.